What's up, everybody? It is Havoc Tech here, back again with another episode on the Unknown Empire server. So, yesterday, we completed our 24-hour Extra Life live stream. If you came out, thank you very much. If you donated, even a bigger thank you to you guys. So, I figured this episode, let's go through and we talk about everything that I did preparing for it. I started off the live stream. I have my toolbox and my redstone right here at the moment. I'm taking inventory at the moment. I used a lot of resources in this, a lot more than I'd care to share. But hey, it was for the kids, and you'll see. So, I'm not sure how much of this actually got shown in the last video. I know I showed off the chickens in snow, and I used to have a small carrot and potato farm. It grew. Yeah. That just kind of happened because I was trying to get emeralds so I could buy bookshelves and glowstone and all that kind of stuff. I had one sheep randomly appear, and then I went and found another one. And trust me, I really wish I had recorded me trying to catch that other sheep. It was a very interesting. They are in farms. Granted, now you see that they're not getting sheared. I turned it off for the video because I need to go ahead and dye them. Originally, I did all white, but I'd rather go ahead and set up all the different colors and just kind of flesh out this area a little more. I know that currently, is my Minecraft sound that low that y'all cannot hear anything? Yes, it is. All right. So we have that's pretty much everything that happened here. A lot of trees got grown over here. Iron, nether wart, nether rack got smelted. Everything just kind of, it'd been a fight to get a lot of this done. And a lot of stuff is just gone now. I really didn't get to work around this area that much during the live stream. I kind of focused in on the castle. Went from a monument to a castle to a fort. It went through several different iterations. Originally we were going to do a monument. I decided against the monument because we could get it done too quick. And then it turned into a castle, and then it became a random, between everybody's streams, they'd come through and they'd check in on how it was going. So it did kind of evolve throughout the time. We did make another portal for it with the signs that y'all saw on my laptop in the base. So the nether tunnel was built, nether portal was put up, and now we have an easy way to get back and forth. Even though I don't imagine many people going here anymore. This was kind of of course I'm going to have to sleep the second I get here. This was kind of a focal point of the build, just over time, or of this live stream. Everything you see here was built in the live stream. Pretty much in the live stream or during the live stream. I did a lot of work while everybody was doing other games. I consistently was just back here kind of putting stuff together. So let me go sleep in a bed real quick. Can only sleep at night. Okay, cool. Is it night or is it day? Okay, there were mobs. I thought it was night. And I guess... Oh, sun rises. Alright, let's go back out and let y'all see it in its full glory. So... I built it kind of off the path because I wanted a specific tree in the fort itself, and you can kind of see it peeking over in the castle as a courtyard item. Well, it turned into more than just a little castle. So you have the giant tower in the back, what was supposed to be the library and never really got much work on. Eventually, I'm going to, in one of my live streams, probably come in and do a little more to this build. I think this is more going to turn into me working on it during random Twitch live streams. So if you want to see more of this, subscribe to me on Twitch. So the archway was built. The walls were built. Everything was built. There's a little map in this room. Very small, but hey, it works and it shows off everything. So if I come in here, I'll just do the little tour. In memory of our savior Jimmy, I don't know what was going on with the Jimmy thing. I lost track of what was all going on. Oh yeah, I'll show y'all why there's noise beneath this. Fort the kids. So check out the stables first. The stables actually look really good. We got definitely a horse. We got all the different horses that we had in this area. Saddles on the wall. Stable boys room, or as I was calling it during the live stream, Kanto's bedroom. Hey, it works. If you notice that there's cobble underneath a lot of it, it's because that was what we originally laid everything out with, and we never went back and just started breaking it. So this is the first tower. This was actually the first full build on the project, and this turned into we had me locked up in here for a little while during the live stream. Yeah. We had fisticuffs on top when the wall wasn't there. So this thing has had a lot of work to it over the course of the live stream. And if you're following along, if you're going over the top of the arch, there's another little thing from the live stream. Orb is life, cube is knowledge. So then we come down and we come to another tower. So this tower is part of the reason there's a lot of mob noise. And there's a Haste 2 beacon. We were planning on doing something over here. This was going to be the dungeon. And it kind of got put on hold due to Optics and Boom losing all of their stuff several times. Because there's a massive cave system down here that is just unholy and unnatural in every form of the word. So at some point one of us might come down here and just try to clean this up. The dungeon was literally, this was supposed to be the level, but we fell in holes that were around. And ignore the random flying glowstone. At some point, we probably will come back down here and work on it during one of the live streams. Try to get Boom in here, and me and him can go on an adventure. I'm working on it. A little archery range right here. A little shooty shoot onto some redstone blocks. I don't think we'll be on this world for the 1.17 update. Because if we did, I'd change it out to the actual new target blocks. I really do like these bridges that were made. I believe Zerlayer is the one that made them. I probably butchered his name, and he's going to yell at me in Discord, but hey. I do like them. I know he struggled with these. He was having some time putting those together. All right, so we have the barracks. Again, this area needs some work. I did do the actual living hall. And it looks good. I want to come in and add a little more details around. But all this will be done during live streams. This is the only room that has any kind of decorative items in it. That's supposed to be a desk and stuff. Another room. I believe there's only 3 rooms up here. That was kind of all. Oh. Someone's going to get mad if I don't show this. I don't know who actually did the roof to this one. But yeah. So it's got a nice little roof. It's all pretty much half slab. So mobs don't really spawn. I came through and put torches around it because I really want it to shine at night. This is the only way to get into the tower is through these top areas. So we're just going to come through real quick, show how massively tall this building is. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do anything with it. In 24 hours, this is all that was done, but a lot got done. So it was that tree, these custom trees that were already here that I really wanted to keep. So that's kind of the reason it was built here. I need food badly. And I am down to just my chest piece, living at 9 durability. So, during, in between episodes, I'm going to do a video on, or I'm not going to, for the next episode, it's probably going to be a lot of me getting my gear back and just pouring resources back into myself. So this is, let's actually go through here first. All right, so we just went all the way around the map, or all around the castle wall anyways. So we're back at the stables. Went through the guardhouse, went through stables, went through that, went through this, that. All right. So this is the main hall. Now you're going to see signs on top of these chairs, and it was the donators during the live stream with a massive donation by MRX toward the very end. Crafting, Joelle, the girl, Cody, Muffin Man with his $20, DJ Food $25, Optic Place $75, Kinko 5, Mini 5, Dudley 5, Creeper Box 5. Where is that random? Is it 7? Or is it, I think it's up there. 5. I don't see it. He donated like. No, I think it was 6, but I don't see it anywhere. Okay, well, it's fine. We'll go upstairs before I look at the throne again. So I think, yeah, there's 2 over here. There is Void the Game with 3, and then I forgot why we had, I think that's Cody's. Yeah, that's Cody's 2 + 4. That was the random $6 donation. He wanted to be put back over here, but we wouldn't let him at that point because it was technically after the stream. Twitch Store's Truth. I don't know how. At this point, I think I started getting delirious when we were making everything. And I started giggling like a little madman and made a Twitch sword. And the first thing I did with it was kill Boom with it. Granted, it's not good for killing. Knockback 2, Smite 5, Unbreaking 3. I think. I don't. Don't tell anyone. I think I'm going to come over here and replace the Sword of Truth with a new Sword of Truth that's better. And then that one will be trying to be taken over to the next season. But hey, you know, I did what I could at the time and I didn't want to fight with it. Alright. The throne, make your jokes if you want on that one. The upstairs really doesn't have much to show. These rooms are literally just to hide the back of the staircases. The kitchen. Kitchens. I like how it's all caps and multiple. Some people still left stuff over here. There's still potatoes. There's still a lot of random stuff that got left. That at some point someone's going to come on and pick up their stuff. I'm going to go and call it. This was done toward the end of the live stream as I went ahead and reorganized everything. It started getting a little out of control. I forgot at what point. Everything was just like piled up right here, shulker boxes everywhere. Granted, like all my shulker boxes got emptied for the most part. While we're here, I'm going to go into this one. And I'm going to take some of that. Ooh, I'll take some of those. Take some of these. Now let's take 8 of everything. That was 9. 8. I'm gonna take a stack of spruce because I'm the one that brought the spruce over. Well, I was one of the people that brought spruce over. So yeah, this is pretty much how we did everything. There's still some random shulker boxes like that. I don't know if they want me to put into there or if they want to come pick up their shulker. I have no idea at this point. And let's go take a nap. While we were on, we did have an add-on put onto the server during our massive amount of time on here. Because it started getting irritating having to sleep all the time. So the amount of times we yell that it was yelling sleep or die, sleep or die, sleep or die throughout the server was kind of going a little crazy. And I like having a little stream through. I did add little this spider. I did add grates to the wall so water could flow. Air quotes flow, because Minecraft water doesn't flow. Let's see. So the back tower was never built. At some point, I'm probably gonna come back here and build it. It's gonna match the top tower, the front tower, and so will that one. I gotta copy that one over to that one as well. So that's a good little live stream. Dark's llama. What eventually I'm gonna move over toward the stables and just like put a special spot for Dark's llama. This is supposed to be like the staff housing. What I might come back through and add the moderator names to beds. I think that might be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if anybody will care. But all this is stuff that I'm going to do in other live streams. Not during the YouTube channel. And then this is the... Okay, so somehow... I made a joke. I made a comment that I was going to put a church in. And then somehow... I have the nickname God because of my older mic that echoed a lot. So... half the time I say something and it's God. So I decided... Someone made a comment that we could make a religion based off that, and someone said no, that's a cult, and so we have the Cult of God Havoc Handbook Volume 1. Kind of got made during the live stream, and granted, yes, I am the one that typed it up. The only way to respond is yeet. The orb is life. The cube is knowledge. For the kids, only use dry bones in Mario Kart or dry Bowser in Mario Kart. Don't ask. Don't go look for that video, that portion of the live stream. Optic reading boom status. That was a very interesting little thing. Pop-up tents. Pop-up tents was because of them doing Bed Wars. Boom's body is for quenching swords. Yes, I'll agree with this. Blue is the girl. Yeah, pretty much. Dance for money. Zeus is a simp. The girl from my body pillow. I can't do it without trying to sing the song. I'm sorry, y'all. Tooth, teeth, boof, beef. To fight, you must fight on top of a tower bare-fisted. Anti-Unique, best mod. Anti-Unique was one of the moderators, and he was there through almost... I'm pretty sure he was there through almost all of them. I think he might have taken a few naps, but I'm not entirely positive on that. Okay. You say, you saw, you sue, you woo. I don't know what was going on. I just got told to add that to the book. And the last one is from when they were doing Call of Duty's Custom Zombies. Lick it, stick it, electrocute it. Yeah. So, the Cult of God Havoc was kind of formed during the Twitch, and so that's what that is. I thought about putting my face where the bookshelves are, but I feel like that's a little too egomaniac. Granted, I do now have a cult named after me, and that's, interesting. I'm okay with it, but it's interesting. I feel like that's going to be a story point for the next season, and I'm just going to go, I had no idea. So yeah, that book, one of those books, will get brought over to next season. Trust me, I will make sure of that. The sword there will be a better sword that none of the other members will know about. It's just going to be a secret between me and you. That will be brought over. And I'm going to bring the banners over. Any banners I find, I'm going to start trying to collect everybody's banners and not tell them. And then have a secret supply of banners that I will use for the next world. And be like, yeah, no, that's been here. That's a known thing. That is a permanent addition to the wall. That's the current plan anyways. I even thought about getting the armor from their little murder game and taking it over with us, but I don't know, that might be too much gold stuff. So yeah, the Twitch Sword of Truth will be brought over. The book will be brought over. Banners will be brought over. I'm planning everything, and there's going to be some work done on my place here soon, especially now that I have all the different types of saplings. Because now I have time. I don't have the Twitch stream to worry about. I don't have anything planned other than doing 3-hour live streams twice a week. Fridays and Saturdays. I think the first thing I plan to add over here is I plan to do an inn. This wall over here is very barren, and it's right by the gate. So why not? Gate. I'm also going to go on a massive lighting spree and try to light these caves around me, but I don't even think that's going to matter. So yeah, I think I'm going to come over here and I'm going to build a new inn and tavern. I know there's a tavern over here, but that's going to get updated to something else. I think that might end up being the church. I'm going to be going through and I'm adding some buildings to make this place a little more fleshed out, because it's super cool. It doesn't need to be a big town. And with how much time is left on the server, I think that might be a reasonable project. And I know we're only at 22 minutes, but yesterday's live stream wore me out to an extent that I had no idea I could be worn that out to. So I'm going to go ahead and call it the end of the episode here, guys. I will see you when I see you. Peace!